Hello everyone, Dr. John Barnum is here today to talk about a very relevant topic with Thanksgiving right around the corner. How does chiropractic impact gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, and also known as acid reflux, and dyspepsia, which is indigestion, burping, uncomfortable feelings after eating. With Thanksgiving only days away, I'm sure there will be hundreds to thousands to maybe hundreds of thousands of people around the nation suffering from this. And these symptoms can be caused by degeneration in the neck, caused by physical, chemical, emotional stress, trauma, poor posture, subluxation, many reasons. So I have two studies to share with you today that are looking at this. The first one is from the World Journal of Gastroenterology. And what these researchers looked at was how does degeneration or injury to the neck impact organ function and digestion. And what they found is that the nerves in the neck supply all the organs in your thorax. So if you're having esophageal problems like reflux or stomach problems like ulcers, that can be tied back to neck trauma or neck degeneration. So I want to read a few quotes from the study here. It says, there is a direct relationship between the neck and the stomach called neck-stomach syndrome. Cervical pathology, which is degeneration and injury to the neck, is mediated through sympathetic nerves. Your sympathetic nervous system goes to your organs, and has been associated with a number of disorders, which include about 20 kinds of diseases or symptom groups, such as high blood pressure, cardiac arrhythmias, dizziness, eyesight malfunction, and gastrointestinal dysfunction, so digestive issues. So the nerves in the neck are directly related to symptoms in the GI tract, as well as your eyes, as well as blood pressure and heart issues. The clinical symptoms of cervical spondylosis, which is cervical degeneration, include gastrointestinal disorders mediated through those sympathetic nerves. So here we go. The mechanism of neck-stomach syndrome is that when the sympathetic nerve is irritated by subluxation or malposition of the spine, by degenerated discs or facet joints, which are the joints on the back of your neck, cervical muscle overexertion or injury, so poor posture causes the tight traps, which is overexertion, and long time causes microtrauma or injury. All of these things reach into the brain cortex and cause sympathetic nerve irritability, which results in multiple dysfunctions of the neck, upper limbs, heart, and GI reflexes. So right there is the mechanism of how posture, how alignment in the neck can lead to visceral disease. And that visceral disease can prevent you from eating your turkey and eating your Thanksgiving meal and digesting it properly and getting the nutrients you need to create a healthy body. So one more way that chiropractic can impact you in a positive way, and one more reason you can be thankful for chiropractic on this Thanksgiving Day. They end the study by saying the previous studies have shown a connection between central nervous system and dyspepsia or indigestion and irritable bowel syndrome. So all of these syndromes and diseases that are rampant in society today can be positively impacted by chiropractic care. The next study I want to talk about with you is from the European Journal of Gastroenterology and Hepatology, and they looked at chiropractic care in adults with chronic dyspepsia. And dyspepsia is basically indigestion and some reflex symptoms sometimes. And they say here, chronic dyspepsia has a low incidence of self-resolution and a natural history of deterioration. So basically, if you have indigestion and you're hoping that it's going to just go away on its own, that doesn't typically happen. And that's what they're saying about the low incidence of self-resolution. And then it doesn't only not go away, but its natural history is that it gets worse. So you don't want to leave that reflux or leave that dyspepsia or that indigestion there without consulting natural methods to take care of it, like chiropractic. You could take Prilosec for your whole life and antacids, but that's going to cause other issues in your body and unwanted side effects. And what these authors found is that They looked at 83 patients with dyspepsia, and they found that by managing them with chiropractic care and soft tissue work only, that 71% of patients reported improvement in the severity of their symptoms, and 45% of the patients came off their dyspepsia drugs, so came off their Prilosec and their Nexium and their reflex drugs. So if you don't want to be on drugs your whole life and spend money on over-the-counter drugs for dyspepsia and reflux and indigestion, come see your chiropractor and get it taken care of in a natural, safe, and healthy way. And these authors conclude, this study seems to indicate that chiropractic care can have a highly significant positive impact on gastroesophageal reflux disorder symptoms, so GERD, with the majority of patients reporting decreased frequency and severity of symptoms, and many being able to reduce or eliminate their requirement for medication. So I'm Dr. John Barnabas, just tying together for you how chiropractic is good for things other than back and neck pain. It's good for visceral disease and disorders, and allows you to get your quality of life back and your activities of daily living back. In this Thanksgiving season, I am thankful for each and every one of you that follow me and listen and learn from my videos, and each and every one of my patients that have their lives changed on a daily basis in the lives of their families through my care. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you soon.